In fact, not only have I never tried it, nobody that's been with me has ever tried it.
Oh, wow.
So
well, you're a brave man.
You are the first one. So let's do the little cross and... Valentino Balboni said it himself. Anyone can drive an all-wheel drive Lambo. Not everybody can drive just a rear-wheel drive Lambo.
You know, when I'm wearing my Lamborghini hat, it's about to be a good day. And it doesn't get much better than this. Today, I'm driving a Balboni Edition Lamborghini Gallardo. Let's get after it. Welcome back to Combustion Chamber. Before we get to this Balboni Edition, a Lamborghini Gallardo, I have to give a shout out to our featured fan for this episode, and that is you, Sebastian. I miss you and your family very much. You are more than a friend, you are absolutely family, and you're a hell of a football player. I know you got good taste in cars, and I know you'll love this episode. So let's check out this Lamborghini. John, thank you very much for being on the show today. We appreciate it.
It's an honor. I appreciate it.
How'd you come about getting this Lamborghini?
Well, about 2.5 years ago, through my small business that I own, I ended up with the vehicle. Basically, if you want to kind of think about it, it was one person's trash, another person's treasure. The person who had it before me wasn't really taking care of the vehicle. I put a lot of TLC to get it to the shape it's in. I've always been, like most young guys, you know, car enthusiasts, always exotics like everybody else. Never thought I'd ever own the Lamborghini, but it fell on my lap as a blessing. Big thing was getting it back to the shape that it should be in, being a Valentino Balboni Edition. Have a lot of respect for him. Don't think the person before me had too much, but now it's where it should be.
Well, speaking of Valentino Balboni, this car is special because it's a Balboni Edition car. What kind of things does this car come with when it's that edition?
As you know, he's been chief test driver for Lamborghini for 40 years, so he's tested just everything that comes out of the manufacturing plant. But the main thing he requested was he wanted to be only rear-wheel drive. He did not want it all-wheel drive. Bit more fun, bit more exciting, bit more dangerous. It is the V10, it is paddle shift. There's already rumors, some people trying to make their Gallardos into Balbonis, but there's a few things that won't be able to do, and part of it is part of the interiors, just because Lamborghini won't sell you any of those parts if you ever need them, unless you show proof that it is a Balboni. Especially the stripe down the middle also has the same stripe set up on the upholstery.
Since having this Lamborghini, what have been some of your best experiences with the car?
2.5 years ago, I brought the vehicle over to Amelia Island, and I had the privilege and honor to be able to run into Valentino Balboni himself. I requested, and he very nicely autographed the vehicle for me. That's probably the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me with the vehicle, is having Valentino Balboni autograph a Valentino Balboni Edition Gallardo. That was awesome. I still get the shakes when I think about that moment, because it was such a cool moment. And then the other part that I really enjoy is when I go to any of the events, the kids. You know, it's kind of funny because a lot of times, you know, the kids and their parents are taking pictures, like, come on, put them inside the car. And the parents get more excited than the child. The child's just sitting there just kind of frozen. And the parents are ecstatic because their kid is in the car taking pictures. Let him take a picture, let him take that home. Put on a big old poster, half the wall in his bedroom, you know.
Well, why don't you say we get this on the road?
Sounds like a plan.
So what kind of reaction do you get when you take this out to a car show?
Well, the Lambo guys, the ones that know about Lamborghinis, it's funny watching their reaction more than anything, because it is a Valentino Balboni Edition. That's always been the big thing about this car. Limited edition, made 1 year only, in honor and with his input, Valentino Balboni himself.
For those who don't know, who is Balboni? Why is he special to the Lamborghini heritage?
Well, I've heard different rumors. They call him the God in Lamborghini. He was the chief test driver for Lamborghini for approximately 40 years. Pretty much test drove every Lamborghini coming out of the plant. He started, I believe, when he was maybe 19 years old working for Lamborghini.
Would you mind if I gave it a little gas?
Oh, do what you gotta do, sir. I'm just here for moral support.
Ooh. There's a world of difference between driving an all-wheel and a rear-wheel drive.
Valentino Balboni said it himself. Anyone can drive an all-wheel drive Lambo. Not everybody can drive just a rear-wheel drive Lambo.
So, should we put it in Corsa?
If you want to, I've never tried it, so
Okay. Let's,
never tried it. You are the privileged one. In fact, not only have I never tried it, nobody that's been with me has ever tried it.
Oh, wow.
So
well, you're a brave man.
You are the first one. So let's do the little cross and.
All right.
I love that pressure on your chest feeling, you know?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you something. That clutch is something else. I love the feel, man. I absolutely love that feel. I love that it's not smooth shifting.
Right.
It's that hit.
Yeah.
That's what I live for there. This episode proudly sponsored by Maranello Autosport. Maranello Autosport is the premier shop for the maintaining and repairing of your exotic supercar. Founder and chief mechanic Bruce is a certified Ferrari master technician. Combine that with his 36 years of experience, he is highly knowledgeable in other exotic car brands such as Maserati, Lamborghini, and his knowledge even extends into the world of GT3 racing. However, his skills do not stop there. If you have a muscle car, European brand, or a classic Corvette, Bruce is the man to see. Go to MaranelloAutosports.com for more. Getting to drive a special edition Lamborghini like this is really outstanding. But also, I prefer the older Lamborghinis sometimes. The harsher shifting, the little bit of a harsher ride. I really enjoy that. When I say harsh, I don't say that in a negative connotation. It's very, very positive for me. And what I love about the owner, other than him letting me drive it today, is that he's a down-to-earth, everyday guy. He lets kids sit in the car. He's very friendly at car shows. And that's what I like to stress to people who are not into the car community. They see cars like this and they automatically assume the owners must be jerks. But that's not the case at all. Many, in fact, most that I've met are very nice people and outstanding people. So that's the thought I want to leave you with today. I also want to know, what did you think about this Lamborghini? Are you an owner or do you aim to get one? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you like this episode, hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button and bell icon for instant notifications when we go live with new episodes. If you really love us, check us out on Patreon. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you like Lamborghinis as much as I do, check out our other episodes right here. We've got some rare and unique Lamborghinis you're not going to see anywhere else. And also, I want to thank you all for the continued support you show our program. Without you, we don't have a show. So thank you very, very much.